Hello, thanks for joining me on this short video. My name's Tim Johnson. I'm from England, but I'm living in Spain, where I spend my time in between Madrid and Tenerife. Coming to you today from a home office here in Madrid. And as the global recession, depression bites even further, tens of thousands of people here in Spain, and probably where you're living, are being laid off, losing their jobs, losing their annual bonuses, finding life more and more difficult. Here's a question in these times for you. Should you be considering working for yourself, running your own home-based business on the internet? Let's have a look at some of the advantages and some of the disadvantages and how one would actually go about doing that. My background is I've worked for other people in employee situations. I started my own conventional businesses with premises. I had up to 70 staff at one point. But over the past few years, what I found most successful, what I found creates the best quality of life, is running my own home-based business using the power of the internet. And let's talk about some of the advantages I found, and you could too. First of all, unlike most businesses, a home business on the internet generally requires a very small investment and is able therefore to start bringing in profits very, very quickly. In a lot of cases there is little or no experience required as well. So it's something that's relatively easy to do, providing you know how to go about doing that. The flexibility is fantastic. Just to be able to, maybe you're a morning person or a night person. Personally, I'm not really a morning person. I like to get up when I finish sleeping, thank you. And in the morning I tend to maybe go to the gym, learn some Spanish. But I don't mind working late, and doing things late at night. That's when I feel at my best performance. So you can fit things around your own body clock, but also fit things around the family as well. If you've got a partner or children, just being able to take the kids to school, pick them up, make sure you don't miss any sports days or events that they have, and get to all of those events and things that you want to see and do with your family and friends. You also save a lot of time and money. When I work for somebody, I remember it taking an hour and a half to get to work, and then about the same to get back from work. I don't know what your daily commute is, but it's usually wasted time. It also costs money in gas, in your car costs, or your public transport, however you're getting there. There's many other ways that you save both time and money, including tax benefits, running your own home-based business. You set the rules, so there are no surprises and no office politics. You're not going to be laid off, and only you can do that. You're not going to have your hours cut or changed to something that's not convenient. You're in charge of everything. If you work with negative people right now, that's something that somebody once told me one of the biggest secrets in life was to go through it with as little stress as possible. And certainly the fact that you can have this flexibility, create your own rules, not having to spend time around negative people, creates a lot less stress in your life. Holidays and travel, I don't know how many weeks holiday you get if you're in an employed position right now, but it's generally sort of 4, 5, 6, I believe. Last year and a half I went to 9 countries. I don't know how many weeks I took, but it was a lot more than that. And you can take advantages of last minute offers that come up. You can travel at times, not in the school holidays when they double the prices, but at times that you want to be able to do. Nobody tells you when you can go, when you can't go. If you're enjoying your time wherever you are, you can extend that. It's completely down to you. And if you've got family and friends in other countries, you can even transport your business. You could go and spend a month or 2 months somewhere, and as long as you've got an internet connection in that country, you're able to completely seamlessly continue running your own business, not lose out on any income. So that's a real benefit, as more of our family and friends are spread across the world. To be able to write your own paycheck, I know that I used to work as a postman, and I think it was used to get about 3% annual increase, something like that. And many people are getting 2, 3, 4, 5% annual increases. Well, let's be real. And I know that not what the government tells us, but we know that the real cost of living goes up massively higher than that. Look at the increases in petrol, in electrics, in your gas bills, in food. Everything goes up 4, 5, 10, 15, 20%. And if you're only getting a wage increase of a few percent, and the cost of living, the real cost of living, is going up higher than that, isn't it only going to be a matter of time before problems start to be created? Is that one of the reasons that there's so much credit card debt and people going bankrupt now in Europe and around the world? One of the great things about running an internet business is because you can operate in 24 time zones, you can in fact get paid 24 hours a day even when you're sleeping. You can wake up in the morning and have earned money overnight. You can also create something called passive leveraged income as well, which is where you're doing something once, maybe setting something in place. It might be a website that's set in place once, but on an ongoing basis that generates cash for you week after week, month after month, year after year. There are some downsides. Sometimes it can be long hours, particularly if you're starting part-time alongside a job. You're having to learn new skills, so the long hours can come in the beginning. You're going to certainly require some discipline and the cooperation of your family and friends who are sharing the house with you. And you're going to need a very good idea because there's a lot of competition, or you're going to need to plug into an existing company, an existing business. And just like you have franchises in the high street, you also have a similar type of business with things like affiliate programs on the internet. The difference being they cost a lot less to get started. You certainly, one of the most important things in any area of life, whether it's business, whether it's your job or any other area, is having a good mentor. And this has been critical to my success, to have good mentors to learn from. Somebody who's patient with you will help you get things moving, and as you grow will help you develop new skills and achieve new heights of success. And that mentor will probably bring with them a support network, because sometimes it can be lonely working for yourself from home. The family are out at work, you haven't got people sat across from you, but to have a good support network online and at the end of the phone has been very, very important for my success, and it would be for yours too. I've been fortunate not only to create successful home businesses using the internet now, but also to coach, teach and mentor hundreds of people on a personal basis and at an impersonal basis through the power of the internet and web trainings, thousands of people in different countries, right now about 15 different countries. So what I'd suggest that you do, or I'd invite you to do, to learn more about how you could start your own home-based business, some of the skills you're going to require, some of the equipment, to learn more about different types of businesses and how potentially you could find a good mentor, and how we might even be able to work together in developing the kind of dream lifestyle that you're looking for. Simply in the box below put your name, address, your name, email, the contact number there, and you'll be then sent a series of videos telling you more about starting a home business. And you'll also have my contact details. I'm a real guy. You feel free to get in touch with me. Maybe you're already running a business and want to run it more successfully. There are some skills that you want to develop. Feel free to get in touch. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for spending these few minutes with you. Bye from me. Have an absolutely fantastic day.